I've never done it. And I've always met people who've went through the prayer and fasting routine, and I was like, that's crazy. That's insane. I'm like, I'm not giving up pork. I'm not giving up beef. I'm not gonna give up sugar, stuff like that. But through this whole process, my boy MT, he was like, just make a list of things that keep you away from God. So I was like, all right. The biggest reason why I'm happy with the outcome is because it's genuinely drawn me closer to God. At first, when I first started coming to Cathedral, it was more of a, okay, Jamal, you gotta get up, you gotta read your Bible, you gotta do your devotion, you gotta pray before you're gonna work. And now it's like, I feel empty without doing those things. And it's not of necessity, it's more of a desire. It's like something, not that I just need, but it's something that I want as well.
When the 21 days challenge came up, I just said, you know what, God, this is a perfect timing. I'm in a transition phase in life. I have the time. 6:30 in the morning is not my favorite hour, just so we're clear, but it did force me to do something different. It forced me to have to step outside of my comfort zone in order to pursue that relationship. And it's been amazing. I've missed a couple of days for illness or work or whatever, and I always feel almost a loss at the end of the day. Like, man, I really wish I'd been able to go this morning. That sense of being around other believers and cooperatively moving towards a similar goal is something that I can't compare in the rest of my life.
21 days of prayer has been extremely powerful. Last year we took part in the fasting, but not the morning prayer every day, partially because of my work. I'd be in early. And this year we decided to make the commitment to come in at 6:30, talk to my boss, make sure I could show up 45 minutes later just to get the full hour, the full experience, to spend that first hour of my day in God's presence and prayer and in worship.
Going back to the message that Dave gave that started off 21 days of prayer and fasting, he spoke something and it triggered a memory that I had suppressed from a very dark time in my life, and it just brought hope into my heart. God gave me a purpose. He spoke, I'm not done with you yet.
But I feel like somebody here this morning needs to hear God trying to communicate something this morning. He's not done with you yet. Once more. You need to know that God has a once more kind of touch and kind of experience for you right now.
And I've been clinging to that this entire 21 days and praying on that God will help me find a purpose in the church, in my life, in work. And I think I truly have heard God's voice being here these 21 days.
So last week, during 21 days of prayer, I started processing some feelings that I've had with the Lord regarding cancer. I was diagnosed with cancer last year, but I knew I would be okay. I knew the Lord had it. I knew I didn't need to worry in the short term. This would be okay.
This battle's not for you alone. Whatever it is, for whoever this is, you don't have to do it by yourself.
Just hearing Janton say, battle with somebody else, I thought, yes, maybe there are other women in the congregation that are going through something similar or have, they're on the other side of it and remember the struggle and just the encouragement of being around people that are in a similar situation. And so, I was prompted by the Lord to start a small group up with women that are struggling with cancer, in the throes of cancer. And, what does that look like, walking out your faith with cancer? In the big scheme of things, I don't have to be concerned about how my body's going to heal. I know the Lord can heal me. It's walking it out every single day, and it's not giving into fear. It's not walking in any anxiety over it, right? It does not control my life.
We're going through a cancer diagnosis with my wife Erica, and it's devastating. There's plenty of scriptures of support that, lean on the Lord, He'll take care of it. But boy, when you're going through that seems not enough. That seems like it's just, there's more to it. And I believe the 21 days of prayer helps you through that He's working a trillion different things for your good. That's really what the 21 Days of Prayer has been for me. It's just a great opportunity to get into that habit of blocking out an hour in the morning to just focus on Him. "21 days every year for, hopefully the rest of my life would be, I think, a great recipe for me.